Today, while shooting for this video, I was feeling very gloomy and sad because the topic which we are going to discuss is about saying sorry. And when I decided to speak about this, I did not need to prepare anything because I have one real incident in my life where I made a mistake and I did not say sorry. And today, after 20 years, I feel like I should have. I have the remorse. I feel guilty. I feel like a criminal that I should have, but I did not say sorry. Guys, let me tell you one story about my personal life. It was 1999, and I will never forget that day, 10/7/1999, and I lost my dad. Yeah, it was a shock. But what really hurt me is that my relationship with my dad was not that great. It was my mistake. Now I realize that I'd argue with him, I'd fight with him. I would debate with him. I'd always oppose him. Whatever he would say. And at that time, today when I look back, I was 20 years old. Now I feel like how stupid I was. How I could do this, how wrong I was. But now, after that day when I lost him, I remember that day and I saw his face, and then I realized that I did a big mistake in my life, that I did not say sorry to him. In fact, it was my mistake. The way I was behaving with him was wrong. And today, when I help people, train people for communication, for emotional healing, when I look back, I felt like how stupid I was. How I could do this? I should not have done this. And that is most of us do, dear friends. There are some small issues in our life. Something that has happened many years before also, we are holding that grudge in our head. Maybe your friend is there who did say something to you. You haven't forgiven him. Your mom is there, your dad is there, your sister is there, your teacher is there, your boss is there. And you're holding the grudge, that emotional baggage in your head, and you are not saying sorry. And one of the reasons why we don't say sorry is that 3-letter word, EGO, ego, eliminate God out. That is what happens when ego is there. And you can't say sorry because that ego tells you that no, it was not your mistake. And ego says that no, you should not say sorry. And that is what we have done in our lives. We are just listening to that ego and not doing what your heart tells. And your heart tells that go and say sorry. Go and apologize. Go and say that it was my mistake and I owe you apology. I owe you this. I'm sorry for this. We don't say this. And we are just getting carried away with that ego. Dear friends, I tell you today that life is very short. Let me tell you. I lost my dad instantly. Today he was there, he was doing nice, and in just a couple of hours he was nowhere. He's gone. Today I can't do anything. Today I can just make a video and tell you that don't do this. That's all. I have said sorry thousands of times, but in front of his photo, what is the use of that? He is not there. I know that he has forgiven me because he's my dad. Dads are like that only. They forgive you. But somewhere I also feel like it was my responsibility to say sorry to him. I did not say. I want you to not to do this mistake. And go and say sorry to your loved ones who are there, who have done some mistakes, and they have not done it purposely. It has happened from them. So you should not just hold on that in your mind and let this beautiful relationship die. You should not say like this. Don't allow this. Because when you say sorry, it does not mean that you are wrong. When you say sorry, it means you value that person more than getting wrong, more than being wrong. You don't value right or wrong, you value that person more than anything else. And that is what I want to tell you today, that go and call that person, go and message that person and say sorry to that person. Maybe that person will not accept your apology, but you have done your job. Now that emotional baggage is gone. You will feel relieved that yes, I did my job of saying sorry, it was my mistake. And that is what this video is all about today, saying sorry. It's very hard to say sorry. Very hard to say sorry. And it's very, very hard to say sorry. Really sorry. From your heart, it's very difficult to say sorry. But today I tell you that go and message your loved ones whom you have hurt. Doesn't matter whether it was your mistake or their mistake. Important is saying sorry. And you will be surprised. Most of the time, they will forgive you. And when ego goes, happiness will come there. We will again talk to each other, smile, share coffee, share jokes, and be connected. Last thing I want to tell you, life is very short. So say sorry. Now, after this video is finished, go and message. Say sorry to that person. And relieve yourself from that emotional baggage. I did a mistake. You don't do that. Thank you.